Wow, wow, wow. Everybody, my name's Sil, and we're going to be playing some solo, it looks like to start with, because no one accepted my invites. And if squads or duos happens later, squads or duos happen later. I am on fire. Shouldn't have made that burger so spicy, but I made that burger so spicy. I had a good supper. I feel not hungry. If that makes sense. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I said when I feel not hungry. I'm gonna die though. Look at that son of a bitch with that shotgun. Just gonna turn the corner and one shot you in the head like a son of a bitch. Ah. This is a good day. I got a lot of work done today. Doesn't feel like it, but I did. But I hate that it doesn't feel like it did. This makes me feel like there should still be more that I'm doing. And there just isn't right now. Also, I want to do more of what I've already done. Jump. Oh, where are we going? I think... I think we're gonna go to the house, yeah. I think that's where to go. I kind of have this thing in my head where it's the place to be. I just like it. We might have to turn the camera off at some point because of how bad the light is. Because the lighting in my room is terrible. Yeah, I never felt this way before. Yes, I know it is true. I owe it all to you. Look at that. Oh God, I'm dying. I had the time of my life. I still love the Family Guy version of that song. Fuck you. How dare you? How dare she take 3 of my shots? Both chests are here. That was a very good chest. Like a lot of it, actually. We got a pumpkin too. The house is on fire today. I don't know what else is here that I would even want. Unless it's a better quality of one of the things I already have. It's not. We're actually pretty crazily stacked. We have 1 full heal to full. Plus a second heal to full with shields if we get hit again. As long as we find some bandages or something. 1 good medium range weapon, 1 good short range weapon. And a goddamn rocket launcher. Hey buddy. We got the Halloween rocket launcher, man. The pumpkin launcher. Really? I will do this all day, Kim. Thank you. Do not get it twisted. Who doesn't? And I also got that new juice. That new good juice, you know? That heal over time, shield over time, goo juice. Alright. I think I should actually drink this now, because I can be one-shot by a shotgun. In hindsight. Yeah, well that's fair. Dude, if you can find me a place that like... I don't know. Your job needs to hire someone. If they paid more, I could do it. It's just... I don't know if I'd be able to find, you know, I don't live near there, right? It'd be such a hassle getting in for such a small amount of money. I don't know if I'd be able to survive on my own with it. Yeah, no, it'll only give 25. 125 is enough to live through a headshot with a shotgun. They only deal 105. Not that I expect I would live through the second hit, but it would be something. If your place gave like $4 more an hour, that job would be so much more appealing, man. Like, crazy more appealing. But I'd still be able to do it. I'm on fire, man. It's so hot up here tonight. Yeah. Well, I mean, if it was like $4 higher, I'd know for sure that I'd be able to, you know, get rent at a place that I would consider reasonable nearby. Because I can't drive. If I need to, I'd have to find someone in the city to crash with for a while until I had enough to rent said place. Oh, it's just... everything sucks, man. Everything sucks. I'm gonna get touched by the blue. Yeah. I know, your wife was telling me about it. We was talking, you know. It's insane. I'm gonna get a little tapped. I don't think that's enough to have to waste some healing on yet. Oh, it rains in the storm now. It's actually a storm. Oh, that's cool. I like that change. I approve. Where are we going? We're going to the north of the Wailing Woods, if I can get there. Well, that mess happened. With gear this good, I'm just gonna die. I know it. They're gonna get up behind me and gun me down. I won't even see them. Oh. I did not have enough. I thought I did. I did not. Alright, now I'll probably drink. Give me top back up. Give me that 50 shield. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get somewhere safe. Right. We're gonna hide out here in case it jumps north around the woods. If not, the woods should provide us some cover for the way down. Oh, hello. How are you, friend? You went up over the hill. That is interesting. You were in those houses I ran by. Do you have any other friends? Because if not, I kinda... Ooh, you came back down the hill. How close are you gonna get to me? Yeah, it's a thing. That's what I run my modded Minecraft out of for Sky Factory. It's also where I got the mods, because you just... If you have Minecraft linked to that, you just literally go in it, go to Minecraft mods, search Feed the Beast Sky Factory. Pretty awesome. I still haven't played that in a while. I've been too busy with Fortnite. Plus now I have to record next week's videos today or tomorrow. It's gonna be tomorrow. It's way too hot right now. The mods don't, but owning Minecraft does for the PC. I don't know how much it costs if you're getting it through Twitch. No idea. I don't know, man. Do you think they were called the Whaley Woods? They'd wail. Oh, well, then I probably... then it probably wouldn't cost you anything. As long as you get the desktop you're able to access your Minecraft from it, then all you'd have to do is go to the mods, search FTB Sky Factory, and you'd have it. That's how it works, yo. Ooh, that was to the left. It was so southwest. Yeah, some of the mods are pretty intense to run. That's for sure. Oh, it's probably that guy up there. Dude with the building. Oh, look who joined the party.
Sorry, I was in the middle of a mission and I forgot. And I just
No,
remembered. I was like, oh, I wonder if it's still here.
it's alright, man. I only got like 8 other people left alive. Why are you doing yawning? It's like 2 hours earlier where you are. Shape up.
Shut up.
Oh man, guess what I had for supper? It
I
was
don't know.
real good. Have you ever been to Denny's? Wes? Have you
Yeah,
ever
what's up?
applied to...
What?
Have you been to Denny's?
Yes.
As an American, I'd assume you've been to a Denny's at some point. Well, I made myself a slam burger because it's my favorite Denny's dish.
I do not know what the slam burger is.
It's a grand slam on a burger, minus the pancake. So it's
I don't.
egg. It's
I
an
don't eat
egg,
Denny's
hash
often.
brown. It's egg, hash brown, cheese, and mayo on top of a. I mean, Denny's does a half-pound burger. I did a full-pound burger. Uh, with fries on the side. I had hash browns, but you know, same thing. It
Yeah, it's
was
not a.
it was real good. Like a full pound of beef was like the right amount for me to eat to not be hungry.
I'd
Unfortunately,
hope
I
so.
I made it spicy, and I am just like on fire in my room right now. It's just so hot up here. The window's open. It's almost winter in Canada. You think it'd be cool, but it's so warm out.
Yeah, it's pretty warm out here.
It's so annoying how warm it is these days. Oh, those shots are like not places I want to be. It was good food though. I mean, I wish I hadn't made it as spicy as I did, but it was good. Oh. So I'm literally hiding under this dude's structure, and he's like, you know, 3 platforms above me, and just hearing him take sniper shots in my ears, just like, ow. I have a pumpkin launcher, and I'm right at his ass, but I don't think it would do more than 10 out his wall. Yeah. I think I've looted our house and nothing else at this point. I've killed
Nice.
one person, the person who landed on the other side of the balcony at our house with me. I picked up a blue shotgun, she picked up a submachine gun. She just stood there and let me shoot her. Oh, he's moving. Oh, if I can knock him off from here and he'll fall to his death. There it is. I killed him! It didn't count for me because it was the falling, but aw, Wes, if you watched that, you'd be so proud of me.
What happened?
The dude whose base I was under started building brick out so he could get into the circle, and I was like directly under him, so I just shot a rocket straight up and fell and watched him fall down the mountain. Then I died because I suck.
Yeah, it happens.
I really wish the fall would have counted as my kill. Aw, man, I got her to 34 too, and I hit her one more time and she would have died. Alright, you want to do duos?
I'm currently in a mission.
Uh...
Probably doing the PvE stuff for most of the time.
Well, that sucks. You're a butt.
Once I finish this, I might hop in.
I mean, it's fair. I'm just a PvP person.
PvP person?
Yeah, I'm a PvP person. I'm a PvPP, you know? I'm just a player versus player, man. Wow. Man, I wish we had a Denny's up here. But like the Denny's I eat at Maine, not the one I had in Florida. The one in Florida was garbage.
Enough garbage.
The one in Maine was fine. Do you want what Americans have that I'm truly jealous of? Besides restaurants that are open beyond like 10 o'clock in the evening?
I don't know.
All you can eat KFC buffets.
Really? Really?
Dude! It's all you can eat KFC.
I don't even know if I've ever had all you can eat, but I'm not even sure if I'd want to eat everything.
Dude, it's so good. You got grilled chicken, you got fried chicken, you got popcorn chicken, you got the mashed potatoes, you got the gravy, you got the salads if you're one of those sick fucks who's into that sort of thing.
That type of business.
Yeah. And I mean, if I couldn't have the all-you-can-eat KFC buffet, I would take a Golden Corral. Because, I mean, that was also delicious. Or a Steak and Shake. I was a sucker for Steak and Shake. Sometimes I feel like visiting Florida just for the food.
Why'd you come here? I just was hungry.
Yeah. The only problem is the money to get there. Oh, shit. Oh, well. Okay. This isn't good. I'm dead! That's what I get for falling out of a tree. Where else did I go? I went to like a Texas Steakhouse that was alright.
Yeah,
God, everything was so packed though. Because it was like Christmas and New Year's and shit.
Yeah, that's a holiday.
Yeah. The Golden Corral was good, man. It's real cheap. Like that it is ridiculous how cheap the buffets are in America. Like, and the food isn't that bad. I mean, some of the food is better than other parts of the food at the buffet, I'm just saying. But like, I think Golden Corral was like $7 or $7.50 for all you can eat. It's insane. All you can eat buffet here is like $20. Maybe. That's if you don't get a drink.
At that point, it's like, is it even worth it?
I mean, it is for me, because I'll eat like 6 plates, but for the average person, probably not. If I go into the all-you-can-eat buffet for supper, I'm gonna order 6 steaks minimum. So, yeah, for me, it'd be worth it. Like, I'll order 6 steaks for my first plate.
I feel like you need to cut back on food.
I go to the buffet once a year. Gorging yourself once a year isn't that bad. 15. It's 15 for the buffet if you go for lunch. Night Angel. Brandon, one of my buddies in the stream chat, thinks it's 15. I'm pretty sure it's only 15 for the lunch menu. Which is good because then you get the breakfast stuff and you get like sausage and bacon and ham.
Dude, I do not. I hate breakfast. It's the worst.
What do you hate about breakfast?
It's just I don't like when I eat a breakfast for food for breakfast. Like it's just even like bacon, sausage. It's
Oh, dude, I'll eat that every meal of the day. I can never get enough sausage in my mouth.
But you're right.
Uh, I mean, even all you can eat wing nights here are like $20. I went to Wings down in Florida at this little place in St. Petersburg, on the other side of Tampa. And like a pound of wings is like literally like $1.50, $2. It was insane. I don't know if I ever made Wes super uncomfortable. Wes, did I make you super uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I did make him super uncomfortable. I don't know why. Is this because you thought I thought you were gay?
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't even that. It was just you wouldn't let it go. I was like, he's very fixated on this.
Well, I mean, I never thought you were gay.
Well, that's good. But you're very fixated on the fact that you thought me and Mike were, and I was like, I don't know if he gets that it's not. That's
I mean, yeah, it's fun. I think it was just the whole thing with him where I was trying to get across the fact that, you know, just because you're not gay doesn't mean you two aren't tight, yo.
yeah, it's true.
You should never be uncomfortable about anything gay. It's all about that comfort. Man, this house does suck, like always. No chest either. Still no Mikey. What a piece of shit having a life.
He doesn't. I
How
just don't know
dare
what the
he?
hell he's doing.
You know another thing I'm jealous of that you Americans have? Unlimited data and international texting plans.
Is that not a thing?
Not here now.
That's crazy.
I can get free texting anywhere in Canada, free calling anywhere in Canada, but as soon as I start texting the States, the price goes out the ass. Which
Damn, that's
sucks
crazy.
since, you
Never.
know, I was in a relationship with a woman in the States for 7 years, so, you know, sucked.
You're paying out the ass for it.
I mean, for the flights and everything, we just didn't text, we just used different messengers, that's all. Oh, that dude is right there breaking that wall down. There's a dude in the house in front of me just breaking shit. It looks like he's gonna try and tear the house down. I'm sort of waiting for him to tear this wall down so I can just gun him in the face. Nope, he's building up. Shit, I gotta get out. Oh, fuck. Come out, wherever you are. The storm's coming, you gotta make a run for it, baby. On the bright side, he doesn't have shields. On the downside, he's just camping in the house now. It's alright. Storm will deal with him. I'll tell you what, man. This seat is extremely uncomfortable.
Oh, what?
This seat.
Why?
Oh, it's just old and shitty. There's the storm, buddy. You gotta make a run for it. I can heal back to full, can you? Maybe he got out. So do you have a job, Wes?
No, that's actually what I'm waiting on now. I have my job starts in December.
Oh, do you do seasonal work or?
No, I'm just out of college, so I applied for a bunch of places. I was really thinking about going into banking, but there's this really good mutual fund company that works near me that I applied for, and I got a position. Basically, it's just like in their call center, answering stuff for current employees about their like 401ks and stuff like that. But
that's cool.
within like the first, I mean, the call center stuff's gonna suck, but it's like the start of the career. So
at least you're working with other people in the company, though. It's not like when I was working at a call center and I had to deal with, you know, random angry person number 3 calling in because we shut their cable and phone off because they hadn't paid their bill in 4 months, and how dare we?
Yeah.
And my kids need that for school, and I need the phone because my mother's sick, and
well, yeah, I mean that's the flip side of it though. Is like I get to talk to people in the company, but a lot of times like when they're checking it, it's either they're new to the company or like they're trying to take out money early from their 401k, most likely because something bad happened or they don't have any other money to pull from. So like a lot of the conversations we're probably gonna have aren't exactly great conversations, but
yeah, that's what a call center is all about. That's why they pay you the bucks.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's not bad money, so I can't really complain.
If you tried to get into banking, though, you should talk to Krolsby, though.
Well, no, I know I can't get into banking, but this position's a lot better, like career track, than if I were to go into banking.
Ah, that's fair. I was just saying. I mean, Krolsby is a financial advisor. That's what he did for like 2 years. There were 3 people right in front of me in this solo game, all converging on one another, and I'm in a bush.
That's why I can't play solos. Like, I am at the point where I'm good enough that I know I can run out and kill 6 people if they're all out in the open. But it's just like the bushes do too good of a job of hiding people to the point it's like I'll just die and never know.
Oh, one killed one with the shotgun. That guy was killed by the 3rd person behind them. I'm hiding behind a tree, and that person doesn't know I'm here. Now they do, though. fucking shotguns, man.
What, did you die?
No, but she took 100 shields and 70 health off of me.
Yeah, that's the problem. If you engage, you lose. If you
Did she have a golden shotgun?
hide in a bush, you win.
Well, I had to engage. There was no way around it, really. No, she had a golden sky. And spare shields.
Telling you, man, it's everyone in solos. Everyone has a fucking score.
Oh, I'm getting shot at from behind. I'm getting shot up from both sides? Oh, there he is. Fuck you, dude. She had 2 spare shield potions. I'm very excited that I killed her.
Yes, you should be.
But I have a gold, which means I am doomed to immediately die.
Yep, pretty much. You didn't.
Alright, golden sky. Let's reload this bitch. Alright, that guy has an idea where I am. I need to find a good bush. So, I mean, I don't like. I don't want to say I don't enjoy playing the game solo. I would much rather play duos or squads. Just because a lot of the fun I get out of games like this is the multiplayer.
Yeah, the team aspect of it.
Exactly.
And especially when you're in duos or squads, especially, you don't really feel like a lot of teams don't feel the need to hide in bushes, or you can't find 3 or 4 bushes in a row, and it's just a lot more.
You
of
can
actual
though, and when
team
you do, it's often fun.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like it's more like more or less of actual team fighting.
Yeah, well,
compared to, like,
that's because if
the
you go
boost.
down, there's a chance you could be saved. You can be a bit more aggressive. But I've played so much solo PUBG that I'm just used to it because my computer can barely run it, and I didn't want to hold down anyone else's match by me just having huge amounts of lag and shit. So I just got used to playing alone. Streaming helps. Being able to chat with people, watching the streams, that helps.
Yeah, that probably does help.
Especially since, you know, a lot of them are people I know or good friends with. Or at least a few of them. Alright. I'm looking really pale tonight. I don't like that. I mean, I'm always, like, really pale, but I'm looking especially pale tonight. Better not throw up. I'll be pissed. Dude, nothing will make me cry almost... Well, alright, that's not true. Almost nothing will make me cry as fast as throwing up. What a waste of food. What was the last show you cried at, Wes? Or movie?
Dude, I have no idea.
No, there has to be something.
Probably, maybe, but I have no idea.
Uh-huh. Oh, for me, it's One Piece. For me, it's One Piece. I will cry once an arc in One Piece. I will cry just thinking about certain scenes in One Piece.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a anime. But I'm a huge emotional wreck who's basically just, you know, 400 pounds of blubbering mess. So, I mean, the fact that this show that I've watched 4 times and over 5,000 episodes of makes me cry is, you know, not a surprise. I've dedicated a lot of life to that show. No, I love it, man. It's a really good show. Where the hell are these other 7 dudes? Like, the circle is getting real tiny. Oh. Someone just shotgunned someone and someone else just got exploded. I didn't hear a thing. I hate that. It just means I'm still nowhere near the action, which seems impossible. Given how small the circle is. Alright, Wes, so are you south enough that when I say, iced tea, you think of sweet tea?
I mean, iced tea can be sweet or unsweetened, so I don't...
Okay. Because in Florida, if you ask for iced tea, you just get sweet tea, and I'm not a fan of sweet tea.
Yeah, I would love to live in those places. Pretty much anywhere south of Tennessee is that way.
I can't stand sweet tea. I need
Oh my God,
I need iced tea that like tastes so much not like tea that it's just not a thing. But that's what we get up here in Canada. We don't really get sweet tea. I don't like tea. I don't like the taste of tea. I find sweet tea tastes different, like iced tea tastes different. I'm a big fan of iced tea and lemonade. Some virgin Arnold Palmers. I don't drink. Wes, do you drink?
Oh yeah, I drink.
Okay.
Not like often.
What's your favorite drink? Heineken?
I mean, it's not even really beer. I don't have like a preference anymore because I drink so infrequently, but...
That's fair. Well, I would imagine someone who drinks infrequently would probably be the person to have a drink that they love especially. So that whatever they do happen to drink, they go out of their way to get the one drink that they really enjoy so that they like it.
Actually, yeah, no, you are right. Mojitos are fantastic. Mules, yeah, I would say mojitos or mules.
Cool, cool. I don't drink. But I've been trying to cut back on the soda stuff because, you know, I'm a fat son of a bitch. But you know, the gas stations have like those big gulp machines like at 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Well, I have like, they have a version of that up here called Polar Pop. I know some places down in the States have Polar Pop. But a few years back, they did a special run, reusable like collector's cup for Polar Pop. That's a 3-liter cup.
Jesus Christ.
That costs $2 to refill. And
so I'm assuming you jumped on that.
Oh, yeah. Well, at the time I was working at the call center, right? So I would just get it filled up on the way in, and it would stay cold all day. I'd have a nice chilled drink the whole day. It would get heavily watered down towards the end of the shift, but it would be cold. Oh, shit.
You know, sacrifices.
Yeah. I've been trying not to use it as much. Because, like, that is an ungodly amount of pop. Even if I'm drinking the iced tea and lemonade mix, it's still just way too much sugar. I'd like to live long enough to, you know, become immortal if I can swing it. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God bless you. Hope that comes true.
Well, that's... that's an interesting question, Wes. If you had the ability to, Android yourself and secure immortality, would you do it? Or are you one of those people who's like, nah, I'm gonna end one day and I'm okay with that?
Yeah, I'm kind of the other. I don't really... And one day, so whatever.
Huh?
Not really sure I'd want to live forever and see the shit that unravels.
Fair enough. I do.
Plus, I feel like watching your loved ones die throughout generations would probably be really fucking sad.
You just get more loved ones. To be as blasé and cruel about that as I can. Well, see, I know a lot of people who argue that very same thing whenever I bring it up to them. But there's this fantasy novel that I read about a character who's an elf. And in this setting, elves are basically immortal. They live forever, as long as they aren't killed or stricken with some disease or plague. And they, he asks, you know, like, how am I supposed to deal with all these people who I love dying when I'm going to outlive all of them? And a much older elf is just like, you just gotta literally learn to live your life in segments. You have to love them while you can and appreciate the time you had when they're gone, and just deal with it. And so I've always just had that mentality that if I ever do get to live forever, it's just gonna be, I'm gonna love the people I have while I love them, and when they're gone, I'm not gonna feel sad. I'm gonna love the time I had with them.
Still sad.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful sadness. So it's me and one dude, and he is building hard, but I have the circle. And he's gotta come to me. Yeah. No, here he comes. Oh, he doesn't know which bush I'm in. He's just shooting at random bushes, hoping to hit me with a rocket. How much damage does the rocket do?
Don't let him shoot you with a rocket.
Got it! Victory! First on-stream win! Ba-ba-bo! 3 kills. No deaths. Yeah. Well, first on-stream solo win. Yeah.
I still haven't gotten my solo win yet.
I have 4 now.
I played too aggressive, and I've only played 10 matches.
That's very fair. You would probably be the kind of guy who'd play too aggressive for solos.
Yeah, I don't like solos. People hide way too much in that. The first probably 20-40 hours of me playing this game, I would be great in solos, but just because I was so cautious, now it's like I'm cautious as I need to be able to spot a group or something, but like yeah. I can't do solos anymore.
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, but you're also not like me where this is the type of game I've been waiting to play for 2 years. Like, I would sit there on my computer, like, pulling my hair out trying to play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds for hours, dealing with the lag, dealing with the juddering, the disconnects, the just random... Oh, there was a dude there who was invisible because my graphics card couldn't load him. And I wouldn't stop playing because I wanted to play it so much. And now I have a game that works a lot better than that I can play. I'm gonna play it. I don't care if I have to play it solo. I will learn to love solo. It's just the way it's gonna be.
Whatever you gotta do, man.
Yeah. I also, rather impressively, I always add, do have a solo win in PUBG. It took me 22 games, but I did manage to win with 6 kills, even with all of the bullshit laggery.
It's like I've never played PUBG, or I honestly didn't even hear about it until this game came out. I was like, you viewed as like as a comparison, so I had no idea.
I mean, people who like PUBG just say this is just a flat-out copy. And I mean, I'll admit, they're definitely jumping on PUBG's popularity, for sure. PUBG
I mean,
just
why not make something that is clearly a good game, but not yet mastered?
Yeah. Well, the thing is like, PUBG is just based off of another game, which was based off another game, which was based off another game, which was based off a mod, which was based off a movie. Like, this game type is literally based off a movie called Battle Royale. That's why this game is called a Battle Royale game. And the premise of the movie was that a school in Japan would take its 100 worst students, drop them on an island, and whichever one of them survived, they would take back. It's like one of those weird Japan cult classic kind of movies.
Sounds like a great movie.
It's an interesting movie, that's for sure. Dude, why would you just... I've watched a lot of it. I don't think I've seen the whole thing. This all started because Arma, if you know what Arma is, um, which is a military shooter simulator, like hyper realistic. Have you heard of Daisy? Oh, I just killed myself. Fuck, I'm furious. I didn't die, but I took out my shield and 55 of my health. Because I thought I had the pickaxe out and I threw a grenade. God damn it. So have you heard of Daisy?
No.
Alright, so Daisy is this super ridiculously popular zombie survival game that came out. But it was a PvP zombie survival game. And basically, it mixed hyper-realistic food, water requirements, gunplay, scavenging, like this hyper-realistic game engine, and added zombies to it on this huge map, and then added multiplayer, and then added solo life. So basically, you spawn it on a map with a single life, and the goal is to survive as long as you can. But there are hundreds of other people, or up to, I think it was like 120 maybe, or more, people on the map, who were all vying for the supplies needed to survive. And if you died, that was it. You had to start over with a brand new character.
Yeah, I would like that, honestly.
Yeah, no, and people fucking loved it. People went actual ape shit over it. To the point where the people who created Arma contacted the person who made the mod, DayZ, and said, hey, dude, let's turn this into an actual game and make fat money. So they started working on that. So while that was happening, another company said, oh, well, shit, that mod is really cool. The company behind the game, Arma, hasn't jumped on making an official DayZ game. Let's do that. And so they made a game called, I forget what it was originally called, but it eventually became, because they got sued, Infestation Survival Stories, because they rushed the game out to beat the rush of games like that coming out.
Yeah.
And it eventually became H1Z1, which eventually released because Arma got another mod, a Battle Royale mod, which spawned a game called The Culling, which was basically Hunger Games the game. And the same people who jumped on the DayZ bandwagon were like, let's jump on this bandwagon. So they made a mod for their game and released it as a standalone game. And the standalone game they called H1Z1 King of the Kill.
Yeah, see, I didn't play any of those games, but I mean, they all sound like they'd be extremely fun.
They were. And H1Z1 King of the Kill was basically this game that was slightly less cartoony, but way less stable. Like, way less. It was buggy as shit, because again, they just rushed the game out. The Culling, like, graphically was a really ugly game, but it had the genre and the mechanics that everyone loved. And so, they were like, who's making all these mods? Who made the Arma mod? Who made the mod in H1Z1 that H1Z1 eventually turned into an official game? And they discovered that it was one dude who would go to all these different engines and make Battle Royale games, because he was just really good at programming Battle Royale games. He just wasn't so good at working with all of their systems. And his gamer tag online is PlayerUnknown. And so, for a long time, he was just called PlayerUnknown, and no one knew who he was. A Korean company called Blue Note spent a lot of money finding him. And they basically contacted this man, whose name is Brendan, by the way. He's been public, he's been outed, people know who he is now. PlayerUnknown is unknown no more. And they went to him and said, hey, PlayerUnknown, we want you to come in, we'll get the rights to this engine that you're familiar with working with, and we'll give you a whole team, and we want you to build a Battle Royale game from the ground up. And it will be yours. He's like, sure, we're gonna name it PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, because I want this to be my insurance for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And they did it. He made the game with their company, and it became like the best-selling game ever, I want to say, at least on Steam. It sold millions of copies with millions of concurrent players. Um, they do all sorts of crazy shit with it. And so basically, it was just like, holy shit, this game is amazing, despite all of its bugginess and how often it doesn't work, because PUBG has a lot of beta problems. Yep, PUBG is still in early access. PUBG doesn't technically come out for another month or so, where it'll release for real on the PC and Xbox One as a timed exclusive, hopefully. Because I mean, once it comes out for the PlayStation, I'm going to be playing PUBG a lot, unless I get like so good at Fortnite. That. And basically what happened was, you know, PUBG became so popular that, you know how the internet is, people just sort of forgot that it was based off the dude who made a bunch of mods for other games to do the same thing, and that those companies took what he did and made something with it first. And so, you know, Epic was like, oh shit, like, everyone is playing this game type. That game type would be so easy to put into Fortnite, this game we've been developing for like 8 years. Because I think they first brought up Fortnite like 6 or 7 years ago at E3. Like, Fortnite was first brought up a long time ago. And then they released Fortnite Battlegrounds, or Battle Royale. And the people who are really into PUBG just constantly bitch about it because they're just ripping off PUBG, without realizing that PUBG is ripping off a movie from the 70s or 80s or whatever. Or what they've carried, basically, just because of fanboyism. I know I cut you off there, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was just wondering how many are actually on, like, PS4, the systems, because I figured most of them are PC games.
All of them are on PC.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, like,
Yep.
there's not a whole lot that makes it to console, and I'm like, I just don't play PC games, because personally, it's just too much money to invest in, like, a system that'll probably only last for, like, 5 years, and...
Yeah. Well, PlayerUnknown's...
a lot of times it's... Yeah.
PlayerUnknown's is coming to console this year. It's coming to the Xbox One. They used the term, it was launching exclusively on Xbox One.
I always say exclusive. Xbox never has exclusives.
I mean, they do, but the thing is that it's probably just a timed exclusive for this case. Because of the wording they use, how it was launching exclusively on Xbox and PC. It's just like, oh, so there will just be a later launch where it'll come out on the PS4, maybe. We don't know for sure, and the company behind the game, Blue Note, or Blue Hole, whatever they're called, they're not saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be pretty silly of them not to do it.
Because they're missing out on so much money. It's definitely stuff like that is where you can't even fear that it's only on one console.
Just to show you how much people like the game, they've already completely pissed off their fan base, and people just don't care. So when they made the game, when they were making the game, when the game was first coming out, and they were doing an update every week, and all this other shit that showed they were fully committed to making the game work, fixing its problems, making it as good as it could be, they promised they would never include cash money microtransactions. Ever.
Yeah,
because
that pisses everyone off in any game.
It's a full price game though, right? Like it's an $80 game. It's well, maybe not. It's like $24 on PC, but when it officially releases, you can bet they're probably going to jump its price up. And they promised
like 60, like everything.
Like they well, here it's 79, there it's 60. Yeah. Games here are a bit more expensive because our dollar is a little shitty right now. But they like officially promised it though. Like this wasn't like the dude creating the game just saying it offhandedly. This was the company coming out and saying it. And again, they're the greatest selling game ever on Steam. They have more money than God. Like, they are making a fucking mint off of this game. And then they, out of nowhere, were like, hey, we're gonna release this chest that you could buy with real life money, and it's for a special event to raise. And people are like, what do you mean? Because you're not supposed to be able to do that. You promised you wouldn't. And they're like, oh, we need to raise money for the prize pool for our first tournament, even though we're still in early access. The game is so popular and so hype with all the esport teams that they all have teams dedicated to it. And they're like, so we're gonna sell these chests at like $10 a pop to raise money for the prize for the tournament. And everyone's like, what about all the money you got from selling 20 million copies of a $30 game?
Yeah, right.
Like, what about all the profit from that? And they basically just didn't reply. And then they basically said that when the game releases, all of the free chests you can get by earning in-game currency are going to be buy only, and you won't be able to get in-game currency. At least that's what I think they said. I'm not 100% on that, don't quote me on it. However, had you pre-ordered PUBG way back, like before early access even started, you could like pre-order early access. They gave you a code to get PlayerUnknown's custom gear, which is like a trench coat with the hood up, emo pants, red shoes, emo shirt, and a face mask, like a bandana. And that's cool and all, but because the game was on Steam on the PC, you can actually sell the items you've got from the chests. And those items became so rare because, you know, only like the first however many thousand people who pre-ordered the game got them.
You could probably make so much money off of that alone.
Do you know how much money you can make off of it? Because I can tell you. The face mask alone is currently at about $700 US.
Wow.
The jacket is, I believe, hovering at around 1,000.
So just because you pre-ordered this game, you could possibly be making like $2,000.
Yes, actually. In fact, a streamer I know didn't pre-order the game, was at a convention where they were showing the game, and they gave him a free code even though he hadn't pre-ordered. And he went and sold the mask for $500, because this was back when the mask was worth about $500. So they literally paid him $500. Now, it's all Steam dollars, like you can't convert that into real money. But that's $500 to buy whatever you want off of Steam. And he had just bought a Vive, like the VR. So he's like, nah, well, I'm gonna buy myself a handful of VR games. They also released Twitch Prime Loot, which, if you haven't opened your Twitch Prime Loot chest, is worth about $117. If you have opened it, all of the individual 3 pieces is worth like $30. I sadly opened mine because I'm that kind of guy. I'm not the kind of guy that...
Why is it more... Why is it worth less?
It's just the way the market is. People are just paying more for the box. I have no idea why. It makes no sense to me, and it's infuriating. Because they're really ugly, and I hate everything that came in it. But I'm like, shit. I totally wasted, like, so much money opening this piece of shit because I'm just... When I get a new toy, I just want to open it and pull it out of the package and look at it. Damn it! In fact, I just got a game 2 weeks ago called Hollow Knight, which is a really good platformer on the PC. I think it's coming to the Switch, too, which, if it does, has me excited. Because it's beautiful, the controls are tight, I love it. But it's about $16, and I'm broke as shit. So I put my Twitch Prime gear up for sale, and someone bought the hat for, like, $11 US. Oh, buddy, he looked the wrong way, and I feel sorry for him. But you should not have ran into the circle that late. 4 kills, 11 alive. Purple scar, purple shotgun, purple scope rifle. 3 medkits. Gonna use one of those now to heal up, actually. But yeah, PUBG is crazy. There's also an item you can get from the free chests called a skirt that I think sells for about $500, $500 plus, because the drop rate is so ridiculously low. Like, it's almost impossible for you to get it out of the chest, and if you do, you've just made $500. It's like winning a lottery, just immediately. And you can open like 7 chests a week, give or take. I'm not sure how many you can open. Shit. Oh my god, 5 kills. Oh shit. Someone's shooting the bodies. With a grenade launcher, and I have no idea from where. But yeah, I'm so fascinated by stuff like this. Like, I love the shows, like, the social, sort of political aspects of all of it. I just love it. It just entertains me. I used to work at a GameStop. So, like, this is shit I would research just for the fun of it. Because I was like, I mean, I work here. I care whether or not I'm good at my job. I'm just gonna know a whole bunch of shit about a bunch of shit. But yeah, if PUBG comes to the PS4, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. I would definitely, I would definitely prefer to always be playing that in a team. I like Fortnite solos way more than I like PUBG solos because the building makes Fortnite solos way more entertaining and interesting. PUBG solos are literally just hide, creep, 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 hide, creep, 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 hide, or land super hot, kill or die a bunch of people, and then creep, creep, hide. Whereas at least this one I can be like building ridiculous things off in a corner. Oh, that dude is right there. Okay, I'm gonna get in the supermarket. I've never been in Retail Row before. Not this intimately, at
Yeah,
least.
that's probably a good thing. Retail Row is fucking awful.
I would have to agree. But the circle's literally like inside this like Knobs store, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, I'm sure the only time I go into Retail Row is when the circle's on it and there's nothing else.
Yeah. Well, I'm like that with fucking any place with a name.
I mean, there's some places that I'm willing to go into, like Loot Lake and Retail Row are probably the biggest two that I stay away from, like the plague.
I mean, I'll go to Loot Lake if I'm like, I have to leave in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I don't have time for a full run unless shit gets weird. I'll drop in the center of Loot Lake and just, you know, wave my dick around, see if anyone's gonna come take a bite. But that's like, that's a suicidal drop. That's like a, I'm going to die drop. Let's have fun with it.
Well, I mean, that's like what I would do if I like. I would do Retail Row for that, but it's shittier because like Loot Lake isn't necessarily that suicide drop. It's like if you can secure the island, you could probably be fine for a good like 15 minutes. But like,
Oh, that
nothing
dude.
happens after you land on the island other than you sitting there.
This dude just hopped in a truck on the other side of this wall. Like, I heard him get in it. I know he's there. I have no way to shoot through this wall. And if I start breaking it, he's gonna know I'm here. I'm gonna have to break a wall somewheres. Some cut between a rock and 2 sets of teeth. I don't even think I can fit a grenade through these little slits in this garage door. Oh, he turned away. Oh, shit. If I lose to this guy, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh. Oh. How'd he see me? What? That's bull crap. That is nonsense. I didn't realize that steel door was only worth one shot, or I would have killed him. I thought it would take like 3 hits. God damn it. If I knew that you could just shoot through that with one bullet, I would have totally killed him as soon as he got in there. Fuck. Alright, now I know. Those type of doors can just be broken down in a single shot.
Which ones?
It was like a, sort of like a garage door.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if they look extremely dainty, yeah, doesn't hold up.
I had no idea. Because I was just sitting on the other side of it looking straight at him. Hit it. I guess he must have saw me re-enter the room because he just started gunning the door down. And it instantly popped, and I figured he would take 2 or 3 hits. If I knew it would do that, I would have just gunned him down myself. And then I might have won, because there was just one other dude. Suck it! It's alright though. We have 1 win and 1 third. We have 198th, and I forget what we got in our first game this stream. I think it was also 3rd. No, I think we won the first game. So we have a 3rd, a 1st, and a 98th so far. That's not bad. Got a handful of kills in each one, keeping the KDR up. Oh!
I always love when people decide to try and follow me as I'm doing PvE stuff.
Wes!
Oh, is
There's a skeleton dude here.
There's a what?
One of the dudes has a skeleton skin.
Sweet, his dad gave him, mommy and daddy gave him like 20 bucks.
Well, yeah, I wish my mommy and daddy would do that. Why is my stick stuck in, like, swerving mode? Fuck, I hate that. Hold up. I gotta disconnect my controller here. Nope, still doing it. Is this, like, to represent me being, like, drunk? On the bus? Because it's not doing it now. Fuck, I hate that. I think what ruined the joke there, Brandon, was how you butchered spelling all of that. Were you a Digimon or a Pokemon kid growing up, Wes, or are you too young to have been into that?
How dare you? Pokemon all the way.
Uh-huh. I was always into both.
Yeah, I tried getting into Digimon a little bit, but just generally didn't care as much.
I did. I really liked the Pokemon games and the cards. Oh, wow. That blue is ugly. I'm probably going to have to turn the camera after this one. It's too dark. I changed color with the screen way too much. But the show of Digimon was way more accessible.
What do you mean? Like how so?
It was on TV more than Pokemon was where I was. And I had, like, Pokemon VHS tapes. But, I mean, that's not the same as watching the show and, you know, seeing all the things in some sort of order. Whereas Digimon, I could just watch all the time. It dropped a rifle that had no ammo in it. Fuck this game. What the fuck? Since when are they starting to pull that sort of cancer? A golden chest gave me a gun with no ammo in it, Wes. And it took my last 20 bullets that I got from a different gun that I had found to load it. Oh, that dude's an idiot. How did he not see me? I was not hitting at all there. I feel bad that that guy died. Because he deserved to be in a special server. For people who are just blissfully unaware of people standing 5 feet in front of him who duck out of sight as soon as they see him. It was like action movie bad, right? Where someone like turns the corner and the hero ducks out of the way and they just don't notice him for whatever reason. It was interesting. Are you excited for Thor Ragnarok? Well, alright, here's a big question, Wes. Marvel or DC? Or neither?
Marvel.
Marvel? Now, are we talking comics and movies, or just movies?
Just movies. I'm not really that into it.
Okay, alright, that's fair. I'm definitely a Marvel movie person when it comes to the live action movies, but definitely a DC animated movie fan. The DC animated movies are actually amazing, and they are violent as shit. Like in one movie, Wonder Woman like murders like 8 kids, just starts stabbing them through the chest, choking them. It's brutal as shit. Good movie. It's got a lot of random gore in it. The whole premise for the movie is the Flash goes back in time, saves his mother from getting killed by a mugger, or a home invasion, which alters the entire course of history. So that...
Yeah, I will say though, what is it? Green Arrow? Probably my favorite show. Like,
oh, you like the Arrowverse?
Like, yeah, for the whole superhero thing, like.
Well, have you watched the Marvel like the Netflix Marvel stuff?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like Daredevil, Punisher.
Nah, never really looked that appealing to me.
I didn't dislike Jessica Jones and Daredevil. Daredevil 1 and 2 were really good. Jessica Jones was good. Luke Cage was alright. I couldn't get through Iron Fist.
I actually did watch the Iron Fist, and I don't know how I got through it.
I found it just so weird, and because of that, I haven't watched The Defenders yet. I really like Jessica Jones though, because one of my favorite actors was the villain, and he is just terrifying in that. Oh, dude, he's like giving people like actual nightmares, terrifying in that movie. It's beautiful.
I hate people in PvE when they try and steal your shit. Like, I find something that like is worthwhile. Yeah, no, I'm not saving it. Fuck you, dude. And they just try and tack on your shit. Like,
yeah, but I mean, it's always like that in MMOs, right? Like, if you're playing World of Warcraft and you're waiting for this rare monster to spawn, if it spawns and you're not the first person to hit it, someone else is there ready to steal it right in from under you.
yeah.
And in World of Warcraft, you only get to loot the creature, or you only get the credit for killing it if you're the first person to hit it. So they would have these rare dragons that would spawn in one part of the world.
Yeah, I really just did the coldest shit. I just let them go.
They would spawn in one part of the world, and if you killed them, they had a very small chance that they would drop another dragon as a mount. And people really wanted that mount because it was hard to get. And if you didn't land the first hit, whoever landed the first hit had the chance to get it. No one else could loot the thing.
Yeah, that'd be fucking annoying.
It was, man. I did a lot of things in World of Warcraft that were really annoying, but I also, like, you know, I was kicked out of school for a few months back in high school and I had nothing else to do. They wouldn't send me enough work to do. Keep me preoccupied. So I just play World of Warcraft all day. I would literally, like, wake up, play World of Warcraft for 18 hours, fall asleep.
I just always love when, like, because there were so many people that got kicked out of my school for, like, a few days or a week or whatever it was. I'm like, I love how they made it seem like it was a punishment. I'm like, dude, you just gave this kid a free vacation.
Well, this definitely wasn't. Oh, what? He has a golden scar, and it beat my purple scar. And he also had 2 full shields, and I only had half a shield. I'm salty. Still, I got enough kills that I'm still positive I don't mind. Hey, we're level 10. We got a reward. Neat.
What is it, like a voice thing for whenever the bus goes?
No, it's a bus for the banner.
It's a what for the what?
The banner you get, it's a
Uh-huh.
bus. It's a bus icon.
Uh,
Yeah. I don't know what you get at level 25, but those are the 2 rewards they're giving away for free this first season.
mhm. I mean, did they say how long said season is? Like,
Nope.
is it like Overwatch where Smite's like, or the Overwatch season's like a couple months, or is it like Smite where it's like a whole year?
I think it's probably going to be a couple months to a month. I'm not sure. I know the Halloween event is only going to be on for a week.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
I
I'm
really
gonna
hope that Reaper thing isn't out for just a day.
they might bring it back, but I mean, I'd definitely get it if you had the money.
Well, I mean, I'm 100 short on the PvP, like PvE money.
I mean, it would only cost $13 to get enough coins.
Well, I have 700 of 800, so I don't really need.
Oh, well, look at you, Mr. I have the PvE. They need to start giving out the tokens for performing in PvP. Like, I don't know why that isn't a thing yet.
If they do, I hope they make it a very minimum. Like, if you win, you get like 50. If you place top 3, you'll get like 25 or something.
Well, for PUBG, it's all based off of your position and how many kills you get. If you get first in a game of PUBG, you get like 240 normally, depending on how many kills you get.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, if you also end up at first and you didn't kill anybody ever, you get like 190.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's all based off the kills and how well you do. But that was a huge issue with the botters in PUBG, is that you could get a small amount just by joining a game.
Well, so you just have a bot on 24/7.
What? I hit her twice in the same house with a shotgun. She's left with 10 health. And she killed me with a pistol. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. That's nonsense. Oh. Alright, let's keep back up. Gotta get at least 2 kills here to wash the taste of that out of my mouth. I also have to plug my phone in. Why did Brandon send me a photo? Oh. I approve. I will download that to my computer, you sick son of a bitch. I love it. She is a sexy whore. Oop. Gotta put my phone on the charger, yeah. Alright, let's do better this time. Because I had the drop on her, shot her twice with the pump, and it somehow did 90 damage to her instead of 100. Shotguns, man, I'll tell you what. So are you an only kid like Mike? Or do you got the Sims?
I got an older sister.
Nice, nice. How old?
Like 28.
That's not bad. She cute?
I don't think my sister's cute, so no. Which,
Alright. A little harsh, man. I mean, she's your sister, but alright.
oh, I mean, if you're asking me to think, like, to ask if I think she's cute or not, then like, no. Which,
I didn't ask if you thought she was cute. I asked if she was cute. Cute isn't a matter of opinion.
Yeah, it is, kind of.
Alright, alright. Fair enough.
Like, I could find someone cute and you would think they're hideous, or vice versa.
I mean, Maybe, but I mean, that would be odd. I don't really find many people hideous, except like Donald Trump.
Fair. Go
Alright, that's alright. I'll just ask Mike. She's not his sister.
for it.
I need a gun. I need a gun now. There's a dude here. They have a gun. Why won't the game give me a gun? That's cool. I have a younger sister and an older brother. He's kind of an asshat though.
Oh my god, dude. 750. I have 750. I need 50.
I thought you were talking about what time it was. I have no idea what time it is.
I'm just saying I need 50 more so I can get that Reaper thing.
We'll get him. That Reaper pickaxe looks real cool.
It's the only thing I want out of it.
I really like that red suit on the, I forget what it's called. Outrider? The, cute chick with the short brown hair.
That's like the least appealing of all of those.
Oh, sorry, that outfit is just really sexy on her. It has a very, like, Lana feel from, like, Archer. I dig it. You fan of Archer? Yeah, nay?
Nah, not at all.
Fair enough. Do you watch a lot of TV, Wes? You don't sound like somebody who watches a lot.
If it's on Netflix, I watch it. Otherwise, no, not really. Unless it's like sports games.
Archer's on Netflix.
Yeah, I usually just put on The Office if I'm like tired or something.
The American Office, I assume?
Yeah, I actually really don't like the original Office.
That's fair. I haven't been a fan of any of what I've seen of either Office. I really want to watch Letterkenny though. That looks fucking hilarious.
Ugh.
Oh, there she is. Show yourself again. Come on, poke. Come this way. Come on. Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, the sniping is still a little slow.
Yeah, they definitely toned it back, so like you can't.
She stopped moving in a bush.
It's not as versatile as it.
Oh, damn, she
you would
shields.
think.
She also has no idea where I am and is just shooting randomly. Ah, too high. Yeah. Take my nades. I don't think we're gonna be doing duos tonight. Wes doesn't seem to be in the mood. He wants to do solos. Or PvE.
No, I'm actually probably gonna. I'll get on duos and I have to do the storm shield defense thing, and then I should have 800. I'll buy the Reaper thing, and I'll be able to do duos.
There you go. Oh, it went around her butt. The women in this are too thin. Gain some weight, ladies. Oh, shooting downhill with a sniper is a pain in the ass, man. I'm gonna die fighting this one lady. Nope, got her. Alright. I spent so many sniper shots missing her, but I'm actually upset about it. Goddamn. Oh. Hope I'm able to sleep tonight. The last few nights have just been brutal. I mean, I'll take that. Here comes the storm. I'm gonna be the hero of it. Haha, it's a joke. It's not a funny joke, but it is in fact a joke. What's your stance on puns, Wes?
Puns? Go
Yeah.
for it.
Oh, you're someone who likes a good groaner?
I have nothing against a good pun.
Solid, solid. What time of day is it even it? I have this twitch in my left eye. It's really starting to piss me off. I wonder what's causing that. Oh, it's only 8:47. It feels so much later than that. That is garbage. It's only 6 o'clock. Why the hell are you so tired? When did you go to bed?
What are you talking about?
You, Mr. Yawning.
Yeah, I yawned once, like a while ago.
It was more than once.
I'm good.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say. I'm starting to see people in bushes where there aren't even bushes. I really want them to add a golden pistol. I want a deagle. I want a two-shot body shot someone with a pistol. Just boom boom. Is that a person? No, it's a mushroom. Man, Brandon, I really wish you guys lived in a place with just a little bit more space. Just think, buddy, if you guys had like an actual guest room that I could sleep in, we could totally just have me crash there for a while as I train and work at your place till I had enough money for my own place. Think of the possibilities. Hello, dude. Alright. I didn't kill him, but I took all of his shields out, plus some of his health. I'll take it. He also had no idea where I was, and just started running away like a madman. Which I appreciate. That's very true. I'm just wishing the place you had more room. Trust me, I understand your predicament well. It is like way too hot in this room. Dr. Honky Kong got killed. What a name. I've got a single sniper shell left. What am I gonna do with it? I don't hold up much hope of winning this where I only have one gun that I'm pretty competent with, and it's a gray pistol. Oh, only at 75 health. Holy shit, there's a dude right there. Hit it with the pump action twice, did 10 damage each hit, man. Like, in melee. Do you got your coins yet? What?
The coins? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I'm still doing the tower defense, which unfortunately I didn't realize I had to start a new one from Plankerton instead. Like basically it's the second town. So I have to build like the whole defense. So I'm like doing that now.
All right. I'm gonna take a few minutes to just get out of the room and cool off, grab a drink. I'll be back in like 5, 10, 15 or so, and then we can do some duos.
Sounds good to me.
Yep, get out of the stream too. Bye, Brandon.